Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. Here today I'm going to be starting episode 15 of my Byzantine Let's Play. Here today we're going to be declaring war upon the Hafsid Sultanate in North Africa. We're going to be taking North Africa with the Romans here today. We're going to be taking back Carthage, as it seems. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far and where you would like me to expand. Got to say a huge thank you to the 1212 AD mod team for making this series possible and sending me a copy of the mod. So, it is currently 1254 AD, and look at this war chest here. Look how much money we have. We're making 73k per turn. I'm going to dive into my trade and finances for the moment. We are making so much money, it's just absolutely unreal. We're making well over 100,000 there just within our trade. So, in turn, I've made the decision to drop my taxes back. We'd actually make nearly twice as much if we kept it on normal. However, I want to grow the empire, so I'm going to put it down to a minimal income tax rate. We've got too much money, like we don't even need to keep it on normal, so which will give us a +4 growth all around the kingdom. So welcome back to the series. In the last episode, we declared war upon the kingdom of Nicaea. We finished them off camera, just their last sort of settlements rotting away. I made the decision to take Yemen. There was a couple of desolate regions here as well. But in today's episode, we're going to be declaring war upon the Hafsid Sultanate. We're going to be pushing into North Africa, and I'm also going to be expanding east as well. We currently have 10 armies in operation. We have roughly around about over 27,000 active fighters as well, which is good. So we've got the Emperor here in Syracuse, the man, the myth, the legend. I'm beginning to suspect that the Emperor is immortal, because the dude's like 80, and he's lived out his son-in-law now. 80 years of age is the general. So we've got my grandson here as well, Michael, who is the heir to the Byzantine throne. He's 24 and has a bastard son. We need to marry him off. So we're going to be striking North Africa from here with these 2 units. We're going to have 5 units in our Western army, 5 armies. Then we're going to have 5 in the other, 10 in total. Okay, so we have Eustace here, my nephew, along with Ant, who is my grandson. I've also gone through and given catapults to each one of my armies. So he's going to be pushing through the south, through Tripoli. Random generated general here. Pedros is going to rally up as well. Moving over to the east, we have Theo, who is my nephew as well, along with Mark, random general. Jonas here, who is my son-in-law. He's going to be pushing down this way, potentially against... Well, look, we've got the Iranian pretenders here. We've got the last of sort of some caliphates. We have the Ghourid dynasty. These guys are more sort of Indian. We also have the Khwarezmian pretenders here. But interesting enough, Austria has taken 2 full territories over here, and the Danes have actually expanded quite easily as well. I'll show you my diplomatic standing in a moment. We've also got Romanos. Depending on who you ask, he is the rightful heir of the Byzantine throne through the male line. So he's currently 4th in line at the moment, but he's still quite strong. We've got another army here as well. The Papal States managed to take Ray here with a full stack. They seem to be one of the very limited European powers actually trying to take land over here. But this is how the empire looks. We currently have territory all the way up through Bohemia, Italy, all the way down in Yemen now. Caucasus, Crimea as well. So we are currently at the height of Byzantine rule, which is really great to see. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode. I also went around and made the decision to convert most of my taverns. Now that we have public order and crazy religious influence, I've made the decision to switch to libraries, which will increase our research rate. And we can also build these level 5 churches as well. So we nearly have one of these. Look at the buildings we're just like currently have in the world. We're making so much money here now. We're also spreading Orthodox culture quite strongly as well. Dropping our taxes as well is going to increase public order exponentially as well. So looking at our technologies here now, we currently have a 615 research rate. So we've gone through most of the civic stuff now, and we're really going to just absolutely smash through the last of the military there at 115% more efficiency than normal. How crazy is that? 3 more turns before we can get mercenary barracks. Then we get minus recruitment costs for mercenaries. We're going to get better barracks here as well. We might even be able to get some sort of artillery as well. It's 1254 AD. I don't know how well we're doing in the timeline of things. Okay, I'll quickly show you the strategical overview. This is what I plan to do for the next couple of episodes. So as you can see, most of the Catholic Christendom realm is on our side, and especially up here. It's interesting to see that the Catholics have actually managed to tame Russia and knock out most of the roaming tribes. Okay, so we're going to be pushing north against the Hafsid Sultanate. Then I imagine we're probably going to have to push against the Al-Mohad Caliphate, who still owns territory in North Africa. And then the Sultanate here. Once we've retaken North Africa here on the west, we'll start our Iberian Peninsula campaign. Once we knock out the Arabs from the peninsula, the Sultanates and whatnot, Morocco and whatnot, the Easterners, we will knock out the Catholic kingdoms that are here that are small. We'll make a border on here with Toulouse ready to go over the Pyrenees. While once that's done, I've probably finished off with the East, and we'll swing around and we'll start picking off the English kingdoms. Once we've retaken what was the Roman Empire, we'll swing back down and take out the Papal States. So basically Austria, Bavaria, Schweiz, the electorate here. We've got the Flanders, and probably knock out England as well, but there might be some more as well, and then I reckon we'll end the campaign there. So we're doing a restoration campaign, of course. We've still got a little bit to go. Family tree wise, let's have a quick look at this. I won't recap it every other episode, but we sort of need to address it now. So Emperor Theo is 80 years of age. My nephew died, unfortunately. I think it was Andron. Yeah, Andron died, so he's now gone. Jonas there is 61. So Michael is currently my grandson and heir. We do need to marry him off. He does have a bastard son, Philo, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes about. Will a bastard rule the Byzantine throne? Let me know in the comments. Moving to my second daughter here, we have Ant, who is married to a princess of the Kingdom of England, Mary. Hopefully they can have some children. He's second in line. Akadaka is currently third as well. Moving over to the other side of the family tree. So after me, it goes Michael. Now Michael has a daughter and doesn't have any grandsons either, so that gets bypassed. Manuel was my third-born brother, but he is now dead, so then it passes to George. Now, George has a daughter. She is half of the Kingdom of Jerusalem and Byzantine as well, and Simon is 5, and Pavlos here as well, so they're currently like the next two. Then it moves to Alexios. Now, this is controversial because Alexios here, married to the Principality of Antioch. Romanos, who is 28, is technically the firstborn son of one of the sons. So we've technically gone through like the Emperor's issue here. You could really roleplay it like, okay, we can completely bypass this and make Romanos the heir if you really wanted to. But the Emperor's grandson is actually 24 now, so you can really play it however you want there. And he has 2 daughters. Moving on from Alexios, now comes George, and then George, yep. So last but not least, my brother is Isaac. Now Isaac has 2 sons. Theo has a son as well, and Eustace here is married to a princess from Kiev, and they've got a lot of children as well. They've got a bastard daughter. He's got a son Samuel who's 6. He has Joseph here who's 2, and he has Kyriakos, who's 2 as well. So regardless of how sort of the wars come in the coming years, we will have strong claimants to the throne, which is great to see. So Michael, then it goes Ant, Akka, and then I imagine Romanos. So let's start these wars now then. Let's declare war upon the Hafsid dynasty. The Emperor, 80 years of age. Look how much he's accomplished in his reign. And now he's going to teach his grandson, who is the heir, to rule. So, let's attack now with Theo. Let's go for an amphibious attack and start a blockade. So, will the Al-Mohad Caliphate stand with them? It's going to be interesting to see if they do. So, we're going to declare war upon the puppet And they've made the decision to stand with them. So we are now at war with the East. And we're basically allied with every Christian kingdom here. Scotland, Bavaria, Poland, Denmark, Teutonic Order. There's a lot in that. So we're going to move the Emperor here now. Let's maintain the blockade. And now let's move Michael in. I would allow him to take most of the campaign actions. However, he's only a 2-star, 3-star commander now. Regardless, we're going to let Ant, my other grandson, push over the border here now with the Christian elite. We're going to encircle, and we're going to move Eustace, my nephew, higher up. We're going to take this now. Decisive victory. Let's loot and occupy and continue to advance upon Tripoli. We can hit it hard first time as well. Now we have catapults. Depending on the odds, we might give it one more turn as well. So let's continue the siege there. We shall break down and repair where we can. And we can't move you up anymore. We do have more reinforcements coming, but they're going to be a little bit longer. So we're besieging Tripoli now, and we're going strong against the Hafsid dynasty. Agents-wise, we can move our agents here on the west, so there's no need for these spies to really be here. We need to see active armies coming up. So let's push up to Algiers. Algeciras. That's what I meant to say. It's Algeria here, Algiers. Okay, right. So they're continuing. We can probably push you up here. Oh, okay. Let's break the siege. No, it might be alright. 2 units of infantry, 2 tribesmen, an abundance of archers there. They've got their own catapults, which is interesting. Lucky we didn't go out and try and take that. I think I'll stay here defiant. They might not go for me. They might push further north. We'll see how we go. Okay, should I take this through an amphibious attack? Night attack doesn't bring them in. I'm going to maintain. I'll make the decision whether or not to play that one in a moment. Regardless, let's start an Eastern War here as well. So, naturally, I think it's time to take Faris, this region. So we want to push up against these 2 factions. We've got 2 units here that can push there, and we've got these 3 here. Cool. So how does diplomacy work down here? So they're at war. They have military allies with them, and the Iranian pretenders, and the defensive lines with the Khwarezmians. Okay, so we're really going to be starting on a full frontal Eastern War. Okay, so let's allow Theo to my nephew, and then we have my son-in-law. Probably allow Jonas to make the first move, as he's the most competent commander. So let's see if the Iranian pretenders and the Abbasid Caliphate stands with them. They're going to stand with them, so now an Eastern War is in full effect. We've moved my first army up. Let's move my secondary army here with Theo up as well. And we'll see the odds now. Oh, wow. There's some really good odds there. They've got some decent units in that. Ah! They've got NAF early bomb throwers by the look of it. Okay. So we're going to have to move my secondary army higher up here now. We should be able to take this now. Yep. Clear cut auto resolve. 95 to their 5. Decisive victory at that. Let's loot and occupy as well. There must be someone with some movement to get back, because we are at war with the Iranians now. Let's push back to Basra. We need to maintain this spice port. As you can see, I reckon it's one of my best commodities here. Look at that. Look how much money this spice is making. Holy shit. 13,000 just on its own. We'll try and hold and repair the settlement as best we can. Okay. Let's now move Romanos, my nephew, as well. Okay, that's going to be a good siege. And then we can move this second one up as well. I don't think that second army is going to come into it. Oh, it only just comes into effect. Okay, we're going to need some siege equipment instead of attacking in one turn. So we'll keep the siege there. We'll go through my agents as well. Let's move you further down here, as the Iranians could make some ground upon us. We can't disrupt that army, which would be ideal. Ooh, yeah, we can't. Okay, so you need to stay around about here in this junction. My priests are okay. Good. So, we've got a decent siege here. We're going to have to wait one turn regardless, I think. I don't think we should attack it head on with just catapults. Okay, let's swing it around about here against the Hafsfid. And I'm just trying to think, should I play this one? It's an amphibious attack. That's what I don't like, though. I thought we might have got better odds. We might be better off just to disembark or somehow get up here. Because I don't particularly want to do an amphibious attack. If the auto-resolve was better, I probably would. We should try and disembark if we can. You never know, they might actually come out against us, so I would like to move back a bit if we can. We'll see what they do. Okay, we'll continue the siege there. Let's end the turn and continue. I just think the auto-resolve, yeah, we'll win, but it'll be pretty dire. And you never know, that army could come and stop them. Michael's gone up in stats now, which is fantastic. And Simon the Priest has gone up a little bit as well. Let's go with minus corruption. That always seems to help out. Okay, so we've got two massive wars going on in the west and the east now. Still trying to reforge the Roman Empire. So guys, this campaign unfortunately will end in the not too soon future. So there's no harm preparing ahead. What other series you'd like me to replace this with? Other factions on the mod, let me know. Maybe the Ubayyad Sultanate. Maybe, I don't know, England. I don't know. Holy Roman Empire. Maybe a faction I haven't done. I've done those two factions on similar mods. So the Hafsid Sultanate's moving an agent up here, okay. And now they have an army in Tripoli. Okay. We do have my second army coming up from Barcia, or Barca, however you say it. Oh, the Iranian pretenders have arrived. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And we can't retreat because it's not a forced march. Oh, you should have got into the city, you fool. Oh, fuck. This is the battle for the episode, then. I reckon I'm going to have to play this one. So, we have Marcos here. Macaros, sorry. Macaros, it's Mac. And we've got a reinforcing garrison here. So, we have 2 units of spearmen, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 swordsmen, 3 units of archers, 3 cataphractoi and 1 catapult unit, and then we've got a reinforcing army here. We're coming up against Fari Boros of the Iranian pretenders there. 3, 6, 8 units of archers. Oh, okay. This is a weird army. 1 unit of cavalry. A lot of artillery. What the fuck? Why are there no soldiers? That's what I want to know. This army build is so weird. But I guess we have to fight this one on the field of battle here today. I guess we're just going to have to charge them straight up and try and run them down. That's such an odd battle. Okay, guys, I've had to think about this battle a little bit. Look, I've made the decision to play this one, but it's going to be difficult because the amount of archers they have, they're just going to skirmish me out a lot. And also, they've got a decent amount of cavalry, but they've got no really infantry. The problem is, I'm really going to have to pay attention because they've got a decent amount of artillery. But yeah, so I'm going to have to close the distance down quick. But also I'm going to have to pay attention that we don't sort of charge and commit too much and then they get an angle on me. Oh, we're in the... Oh, fuck. Okay. So we're actually fighting within the city. The Battle of Vasari. Huh. Okay. That changes things. I thought it looked like we were just outside, so I guess they dragged me out. So this makes things more difficult as we are in clustered and close proximity. But it's okay, we do have reinforcements though. So we've got a couple of options we can play this. We can try and outright charge, blitzkrieg them, try and run them down. Or do we sit back, relax, and wait for the counter, the timer to get run down? I just think they've got too much artillery. I really do think so. But it's going to be tough. they've got me in a good position here. Okay, guys, welcome to the battlefield. The defense of Vasari. So, what are they doing? So, it looks like they're going to try and just sort of match me here. These Iranians, a lot of scorpions here. They're going to do so much damage when we have to inevitably charge them. But here they are, the Iranian pretenders. These units look fantastic. I'm assuming this is their masked general. No, it's not. Where is their general? Further to the right down here. Oh, God, he looks like an absolute badass. Where are these guys? Okay. So they've gone with a pretty decent line of scorpions at the front, and they have catapults on the far left side, and their reinforcements obviously coming from somewhere else as well. So we've got one deployable barricade. The only path out is here as well, and further around here. So I guess we try and move my cataphractoi out and quick as soon as possible to try and peel. I think we're better off just to try and charge them is probably our best bet. So we need to move our own catapults here. We'll go with flaming. Or try and move them there or something. Somewhere here to fire at will. We'll put my pikes back here in the castle itself, because pikes are just going to get absolutely annihilated by the enemy. Like, I'm not even going to bother trying to comprehend in fucking... Yeah, it's just going to be bad. It really is going to be bad. I think we'll keep most of this garrison army inside, just to defend. And then we'll keep like a skirmish unit here, because what we're going to have to do is we're really going to have to like charge against them if we're going to get something. Why are my frames dropping here? Okay, I'm just trying to plug the holes to the town square as well, and we shall keep skirmishes here as well. Okay, I think our best bet is just to charge it, try and spread out. Should we go into a loose spacing formation? Or should we try and keep compact and be quick? I don't really know. Regardless, we need to charge these motherfuckers as quickly as possible and just try and engage them. So, 3 charge. The cluster here is going to be a problem though. 4 here. And I guess like the other 2 further around this side. We've got to do a lot of pausing and just try and do our best here. Try and move my archers up as best they can. And just try and get everyone out. I know we're clustering here, which is bad, but we just need to be quick enough. And, oh, these are more archers here. Okay, that's alright. Keep that there. Let's start the battle. Quickly pause and give out the orders straight away. Charge around that corner. Okay, you guys basically need to charge to like this. Move my own archers higher up. Cavalry need to peel around this side as quick as you can. Then we go like 3. And then 3 there. And like double time. Keep the general here. And let's go. Look, this general is a nobody either. So it doesn't really matter too much if he does die. So they've done an interesting thing here. They're trying to pin me in this position, which is interesting. So we need to get out and fully as you can. And try and spread. So they're actually trying to hit me there with their equipment, like come around. They're now charging. They're swinging around the back. Do not stop. Move through this. Whatever you fucking do, don't stop. Okay, so we're going to get my cataphractoi around here now, I reckon. Charge this. Charge that. And you go for that. Don't worry about that. So that maybe commit 1, but don't really worry about it because we need to get everyone out. This artillery is going to have a field day here. Look at this, we're just getting shredded already. There's not much you can do about it. We can neutralize this now, though. You neutralize that, you go for this. And we'll try to do our best. We need to knock out this army. Right, go, 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 go. Yeah, they're just going to run away from me. Okay, they're coming in there. That's fine. Alright, so we're getting rid of them. Fine. Push and try and close the distance, lads. They're neutralized. They're about to be. They're going. Charge, men. Charge. Go, 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 go. Christ. And these guys aren't the best swordsmen either. And they're a bit fatigued. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep an eye on my archers here because I don't want them to get completely fucked. God, they're exhausted. So try and help out into this. Okay, that unit of catapults gone. We're going to beat this first army. We've already lost 500 trying to kill 200 of them. Okay, so it's going to be tough, this fight. I don't know if there's too much we can do about it. We've overextended ourselves, which is usually fine. I thought we'd be competent enough to hold out, but I guess not. These guys are going to get picked apart here, and they've overextended. So what I'm going to have to do is quickly just try and get them to form a mobile testudo. Oh, they're fucked. They're just so fucked. We've got spare cavalry here, but not by much. The problem is they're going to do that constantly if we're not careful. Try and cluster up my archers. Run down units where you can. We need more cavalry. You could easily get this done with more cavalry, but we've only got 3 units. So they're going to be completely shattered here because they're just surrounded and I can't really turn. Alright, that's alright. I don't mind that getting fucked there. You can run that down. You just need to help over here. Okay, I think we've got enough there committing forces, so apart from you, maybe make like a front line here to essentially protect my archers. Spearmen against them are probably doing alright. Turkomans are now hitting them from the side. And the main line hasn't been touched. You basically want to try and catch... You basically want to intertwine cavalry and swordsmen, essentially. 700 and we've lost nearly 1,000. How fucked is that? These archers are just having a field day. There's too many of them. And especially now that we're winded, it's even worse. You've got your back turned there, lads. You need to make a decision. Right, that's good. Now charge this here. Okay, try and bait them closer, ideally. So they're going to have a crack at trying to break this. I need to redo this a bit better. Now that I can actually see what's going on, I might do it. Yep, that's good. They're good. That's not too shabby. And neither is this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to move you like here. My catapult should be hitting them. If you can. If not, halt and just enable fire at will. Okay, now move on to this. Like I said, try and intertwine a cavalry unit with swordsmen if you can, ideally. If you can't, really try and just do your best. Okay, they're coming in now. I'm actually going to set up a mobile testudo here. We need to give them a bit of their own medicine here. Try and stop this. Try and stop that. Maybe try and swing that way. And hug these guys closer to the wall. Switch to a standard shot. It's just the problem is you turn and you lose so many casualties. Maybe just form a shield wall. Come on! Alright, these guys need to turn now. We're just too exhausted. The enemy general is dead, or A1's not. That's not bad. What are they doing? What? Okay, swing over there. Or swing back now, I guess. Okay, what's happening here? So everyone's just charging it. Yeah, not really much we can do. Better to go with shield wall, because it's probably going to be charges more than anything now. We have my general at the back. I'm not going to risk him. They've now been caught. That's good. Now let's try and go for archers, as the Turkoman Cav aren't really going to do too much. So they're now charging me now. They're heavy spears. So maybe sort of switch back. Go for the general. Go for the heavy shock. You never know. We might be able to knock out their general charging. 1,000 denarii! 1,000 gold for the enemy king's head. Rip him to pieces before he gets a charge in. Rip him to pieces. Bring him down. Bring him down. Bring it fucking down. It's nearly not a bad idea just to try and shoot for that, even against my own men there. Even if they have to fight into the town square. Trying to kill their king is imperative. Yeah, fuck it. Just keep on firing at it. Fuck it. But sir, we're going to hit our own men. Fire. Keep going. Yes. Keep going. Surely that's it. Surely they're both dead now. Alright, swing back to standard and hit this at the back. Alright, skirmish now. Skirmish mode. Get ready to start running, men. Oh, they've all been wiped out there. We've got reinforcements in earshot. Oh. But there's not really too much we can do about it. They've also brought in a fresh army here as well. Loose spacing, try and skirmish as best you can. I don't think we're going to come back from this, but we'll see how we go. Try and give them a taste of their own medicine. Our guys are just too tired to skirmish, that's the problem. We could send the general after that. I think I'm going to do that because there's no one nearby. Send the general after that. Skirmish against these spearmen. Like, what's the point of using skirmish if you're not going to react quick like that? Go like this, try and deal with him. Okay, this might work. Try and fire into that. Send the skirmishers out to deal with this. And these guys are just light. Get the catapults there to fire at that. I might be better off here to get my own shot off. That's going to fall just a tad short. Okay. Continue to let the general go for this catapult unit. Throw down a war cry. Can't on yourself, okay. I know it's not pretty advantageous, like just firing into the mass, but you're better off picking a unit in the center, I guess. Like target that unit in the center there. Good. Fall out. Charge that. You're nearly better off getting down here and doing some charges. That catapults hit that. Yep. Continue to keep on just pumping out. Aim for this. It's in the. Don't aim for the one in the fucking forest. Continue to let the general try and run down these artillery. I want to commit more soldiers down here, but it's just not going to work out well. Let's try and get some peltasts down here. Because if we get a couple of shots against them, that'll be good. We still seem to have archer control. A catapult shot's going over the top here. Didn't clip anyone at the back. 300. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Come on, go, 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 go. Come on, come on. Yeah, then. Oh, come on, just a bit closer, a bit closer. They're running too much. Because if we could get a good charge, like a proper spear charge, that'd be good. I think we need to knock out these guys. Should I commit you around the back? Sure. Try and get here. We just need to get a good shot. Yeah, come on, hit him. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Halt and then fire at will. Oh, you fuckers. Oh. One just got flipped. They're wavering now. Maybe turn and hit that. Catapults, try and hit. You might be able to hit the guts of it. You need to get over here. You might have the range into that. It's a bit too high. I'm wasting my own ammo there. That's good. Now hit something like this. Keep picking targets. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Try go now. Try hit them now. Yeah, it's not really working. You need to hit this. Yeah, they need to come back. They're too far out now. They'll be more better off coming back to that position. Now the archers are about to fall at any moment. Swing back and fire into this. We just need a unit here to help out. Maybe do some cycle charges or something. Maybe go after this one. Now that the archers are trying to turn. What's that? Oh! A unit of cavalry came back. Going after guaranteed units is probably our best bet. Our general's now fallen, that's okay. Go after their catapults, I reckon. We can knock out 5 units guaranteed. Just, they're back now, which is good. Just try and fire down into that. Or into this. That's going to hit something. There we go, perfect. Okay. We might... I've changed my mind. Let's cycle charge with you. Continue to try and hit them out. Our skirmishers should hit people that are coming closer up. You will draw if the timer runs out. They're now broken. Keep firing everything you got down into there, for the love of God. I think we should cycle charge that. Continue to let that spearman pick that off. Oh, I wish the fire rate on those was quicker. I'm going to turn off skirmish mode. Hold that. Hold that. Fire into this, for the love of God. Just unload absolutely everything we've got. Okay. Exhausted. The problem is, are they going to turn? .38. Continue to bombard this. Continue to bombard it. Alright, let's cycle charge that now. Hit this unit further at the back. Come on. Or hit one of them. Good. Now fall out. Don't go too far because it's going to shoot at you again. Come higher up. The catapult's now empty. Swing back around. Engage. Just engage now. There's too many of you to not cycle charge that. Go further around. This is going to go to the bitter end, or lager end as I like to call it. So what exactly are they doing now? They've moved out of skirmisher range. Are they going to try and come back up? Try and get a shot off on these guys then. Yeah, because they're just not coming up. Maybe if I come out with the... Come out! Oh my God, no! Oh, now they fucking move. Hit that! Come on, exchange! Yeah, there we go. Good. Exchange with these guys. Good, they're gone. Commit another one, please. How much ammunition do they have compared to how many we're losing? They're gonna break. We've got to get them out. I think charge. Yeah, let's charge. Let's give them what we got. Hopefully if I move back they might come closer up. We might draw them closer. Yep, good. Yeah, come back here. Come on. Go for them. Peel for that. Run them down. Don't stop, don't stop. We've caught them. You need to keep going. Keep going, come on, come on. Or get around them at least. Yes, he's gone. No fucking way. Go for that. Hit them. Try and get the, this way, just push through the gap there. Just push through it. Continue. Flank, 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 flank. Yep, yep. Now go. This way, this way, this way, this way. Oh, we got them. We've got them at least. This way now. Fucking hell. Come down and sort this out. Halt. So we've surrounded the last of the garrison with the town square. With Mac now dead, all that remains is the captain of the guard. We might have beaten the Iranians here today. Fierce fighting, with the pikes drawing their short swords against the last of the fancy Arabians. Good, we've got that under our control. And now they've capitulated. Let's now form up and make the long march against the last of their catapults. Both armies have been destroyed, but it looks like the Byzantines will claim the win. Come on, men. Let's go for the last haul. 2 units of pikes remain. 1 unit of militia as well. Numerically, we should be able to beat them. If they run, I'm going to be so disappointed. There's only 38 men. Unbelievable. Let's go in with a charge first. With our skirmishers. But look how slow they're just crawling over. Everyone is just so exhausted. Alright, go for it, lads. Get the shot off as best you can. Brave skirmishers. See, they're going to try and get a catapult shot off. Oh no. Oh, they clipped some. Oh no. Oh no. It's not working. Oh god. God, these guys are stupid. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Most of the peeler actually hit them. Oh god. Right, this is going to be the last one here. So pull that, and then pull like this, then pull like that. We just need to utterly surround them. Oh! Because one route could be all over. Come on. Man, this is going to be the closest battle of the campaign. And we won. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh. Only 2 remaining there. Man, that was a crazy battle. Woo! 3,704 deployed against 2,998. The numbers were the same, however, we were in a force march stance, which made us incredibly tired and fatigued, so we had that huge disadvantage. And not only did they attack us in force march, they brought two massive kiting forces, essentially. Bag and motherfucking tag. If they had more archers, they probably would have won. It's the artillery that kind of threw them off a bit. But that did still bring on fear and terror. Because looking at that, 102, 151, 207... Their horse archers did really well, 199. I'm sure there was pockets where some of my soldiers were just idly looking by. 39 with the general, 48, 40. Archers, 157. Cataphractoid, 242. My own catapults did 245 as well. What a crazy victory we've had here today. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. Fuck me dead. So, Max now died. Just a high aristocrat. No one, like, really of that much importance. The Iranian pretenders have now fled. But we've saved our crucial port here. We've got some other random generals we can bring in. Let's bring in you then. Mark has now died. Decree. Who was born? Zacharias. Noble birth, Zacharias. Antiochus. Theodosius. Oh, okay. Or maybe he was someone. I don't think so. I can't remember though. Maybe he was her wife. Oh no, guys, my assumption was correct. So we have had a death in the family. I wasn't entirely sure exactly, but yeah, we have. So, where... can we flip back to that? No, you're still not there, you fucker. Right, okay, so George's daughter, Theodosia, is married to Mac. He was married to Mac. So, the children are of importance, as Simon is 6, and Pavlos is 2 as well. So, their grandmother was Emperor Theo's brother, and their father was a pretty good commander. Well, he died against Persians. I wonder if they've got like a hates Persians trait. That'd be cool. So this army there, we've only got 4 swords remaining, 2 archers as well. We need to start getting back up on the recruitment as quickly as possible. Let's allow now Theo. So who's Theo in all this? Yeah, it's his uncle. And Jonas there. So Theo's going to try and get retribution for his uncle. Not by blood, but by marriage. Let's get rid of the Iranians. Let's draw and quarter the man who killed the king. I reckon he probably died in the last fight, to be honest. Okay, well, let's go for the capital. It's the closest, and we have catapults at our disposal as well. Jonas is going to start, and he's actually going to be able to take it all for himself. Perfect. Decisive victory. Let's loot and occupy. We're now going to send Theo further down to the south, and he's going to be able to take this as well. Decisive victory. Loot and occupy. We're pushing into Persia now quite strong. We'll allow my agents to spend some cash to try and level up. He died, unfortunately. Romanos now has this siege. We have 1 unit of catapults. And then the 1 unit of siege equipment. I think we're good to push here with Romanos now. Decisive victory again. Romanos. It's great to see he's getting some command. Okay, so how much more is over left here? Only a couple more before we push further east. So this is the territory of Iraq. Makaran is further. Wow, the Austrians have Merv. Alright. Okay, let's swing over here now. Continue with these other military investments. Eustace is there. How far are you away? Okay, you're a little bit further along. We could start a siege. How's the garrison looking? Because that's a strong army here. I guess we'll start it. If they attack us, we'll fight it. I reckon. Right, what are the odds with these two now pushing up? Okay, it's not too bad. And what's happened here? Where did that other army go? It's pushed further north. Oh, so we're going to be able to hit Tunisia now. A lot easier. Oh, look at that. Look at the odds on this. It's so much better. Oh, we'll take that then. We'll take those odds. Night attack's not good. Musa, their king, is about to fall. So now, the Romans have taken Carthage. We've taken Tunisia. Let's loot and occupy. Okay, so we've retaken Carthage. Awesome. I'm pretty sure that it's not like retextured like the old one. It's just a random generated city in this. Regardless, what we're going to be able to do is we are going to be able to rename it to Carthage, though. No? Why did that not change? Oh, I need to type it in again. There we go. Boom. Things are loading in now. Yep, Carthage. Maybe we should rename some of these to Roman names. Like, what's different? Like, Carthage is definitely one of them. We'll move my grandson up here now. Should I let him go for this? And then we've nearly taken North Africa in today's episode as well. Yeah, we'll let him take that. Good. I want him to get up in stats a bit. Okay, so how much do they have left now? They have Calgary and 2 more territories here further south. Okay, guys, well, on that note, unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to continue our North African expansion where we can. Like I said, we've still got to deal with Calgary and a couple more down here. We're at war with the Almohad Caliphate as well, along with... that's it. I thought we were at war with that other sultanate, but we're not. Okay, so we'll probably have this battle of Tripoli, the siege of Tripoli, in the next episode. This is going to be way better than the siege of Carthage, unless this army somehow decides to bypass. The AI often does that sometimes. They decide to, like, leave out and try and flee back if they know they're going to lose, because that's not very good odds for them. They might actually give it up, but we'll see how we go. Still another unit there. Still got this army here. We need to take Calgary as well, and then we can push into Algeria, push into Numidia, as we like to call it. Okay, so we've taken this territory here now. Kerman is under the control of whom? The Ghurid Sultanate, and the Iranian pretenders to occupy some territory further in the south. Is there any more interventions we can do? These guys are sort of out of movement points. I really should send this army back to Constantinople, to be honest, and fully get it up to scratch. Go back to Constantinople and start recruiting. Okay, I might actually... I'll see what my agents can do, but I have a feeling what we can do is... First of all, just scout ahead. We might even bring back this territory here. For some reason, it's desolate, which is interesting. Right, move you further this way. Continue to allow the priests to deploy. Public orders coming back on the up and up, which is good. Okay, let's send Theo to colonize this territory here of Yazd, I guess. So we're going to lose about 1,000 soldiers, and it's going to cost 5,000. We're going to colonize the territory and slowly rebuild it back up where we can as well. We're going to have to deal with those others. Wow, we have really expanded here today. We've done quite well in the east, and we've also taken North African territory. Easier said than done. Especially at the start of this video. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Byzantine campaigns on the channel. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.